My parents, Jack and Barbara Bates, they were born between Chestermere Lake and Langdon, and they went to school together. As kids, they only lived half a mile apart. They went to school together, they fought together, and eventually decided they may well keep on fighting and got married. Dad went overseas in World War II, and he was with 3rd Light Anti-Aircraft in France. He was wounded over there, but after he recovered from that, he went on to Holland and finished out the war in Holland. Well, Dad was in the Army. He sent what pay he got from the Army back to my grandfather, who was supposed to put the money onto buying some land, and he bought land out on the Horse Creek Road, and we moved out there eventually, but for a few years, Dad used to trail cattle back and forth from the Langdon area to the Horse Creek, right through which part of downtown Calgary now. It's kind of hard to believe when you think about it, but it's the way they did things back in those days, so it worked out not bad. And he said come fall, he said sometimes the cows would head out on their own heading back east. In 1949, my sister Pamela was born, and I followed along in 1951. Mom and Dad decided to move from the ranch in the Horse Creek into Calgary for a short time, which ended up to be 10 years. And in those years, Dad worked for the Calgary Stockyards with Adam Wood and Weiler. And at the same time, he bought a farm out east of Calgary that he just had somebody look after on shares. And so we always had a little bit of contact with the countryside. Before he moved out, he was good friends with Bob and Muriel Eklund. And so when he moved into town, they took Dad's cows on shares, and so we were back and forth out there every weekend that we could, and branding, etc., and looking after things with them.